They don't tell you that campers don't come with a manual when you want to renovate them. But you can always get my guide to help you through the process and prevent you from burning out. So on with the show. I finally made myself get back into the bedroom and used the same Restore finish on all of the cabinet doors that needed to be hung still, added the last of the gold hardware, and then went back into the camper bedroom and applied the same Restore finish to the last of all of the wood paneling. Reinstalled the cabinet doors and drawer, but then there was this vacant opening that I needed to figure out. So I had this piece of art on hand that was the perfect height, but I just needed to add a couple pieces of molding to make it a bit wider. This was going to be a makeshift cabinet door, so I added the same hinges and it worked perfectly. Now that was figured out, it was time to finally bring back in the bed. These were the original wood slats that came with this camper, and they keep the platform of the bed in place with these little wedges. Next, we brought back in the original piece of plywood that they used as the base of the bed. I then secured that to the wedges with brad nails and brought the mattress in. I was looking for an RV 3/4 size mattress, but they're way more expensive than a normal full mattress, so I got this foam one. And once I was done letting Chad take a little nap and try it out, I started measuring out to make my cuts. And then he definitely went running when I came in with the Sawzall. First, I had to cut through the top 2 layers that were actually what was holding the foam mattress, and then the Sawzall worked perfectly. Although everyone told me I should just use an electric kitchen knife, but I can't help it. I love a good power tool. So once I was able to get that chunk off, I was able to use the outer layer to wrap it all up, and then I flipped the mattress so the cut side was on the other side. Once I get a mattress pad and sheets, it will be just fine. But let me tell you, it is a tiny space, and I about killed myself doing this. So once I recovered, I got back up and we went on to bedding. This normally is such an easy task for me, but I was on a struggle bus. I got the sheet on, that was fine. But then for some reason, all the bedding I got was size queen. So I pretty much was just gonna give up. But like I said, I don't give up, I just pivot. So we moved on to the front room. Finally brought in our new fridge, got that in place. And then remember that vacant spot that we had right next to the trash can I built? I ended up building this custom door with a glass insert, adding a little character to that all white kitchen base. And I found the perfect size slide out drawer that I was gonna use as a mini pantry, which will be perfect for all the kids' snacks. Next, Chad has been hating this white wall, so I decided to add the same trim I put around the little bistro shelf to shadow all the other little box molding, and I have to say, I think I like it better. Next, I bought some really inexpensive curtains, and I hemmed them down for all the windows, got them hung up, and then it was finally time to fill this vacant space. We finally brought the couch in, and when we got it set up, we realized because of the front curvature of the camper, it looked like it was just sitting in the middle of the room. So I went back into the workshop and started building a surround. I took a bunch of 1x8 and 1x2 pine boards, stained them, cut them all down, and then started assembling 2 narrow side tables that were going to flank either side of the couch, and then also took an entire 1x8, stained it the same way, and brought it all into the trailer, and this long board was going to extend the back ledge that was there so that it was close to the back of the couch when it was pushed in. Brought in both side tables, and they were a perfect fit. Now it looks super custom and built in, and one style totally elevated this space. So keep following, the final stretch is coming tomorrow.